Put me in, coach. Today we're talking about Kevin Durant and LeBron James. Who is better? Now, before I get into this, like this video, subscribe to the channel, comment under beneath. Also, share this video because we're talking basketball here. So, who's better, Kevin Durant or LeBron James? LeBron James is better, okay? He's better. Now, I'm going to give you 5 reasons as to why, and I'm going to explain them. So, LeBron James has more team success, right? He took the Cavaliers, a team that was a dumpster fire, a team that was in the lottery every single year. LeBron was not there. LeBron took that team, that franchise, to the NBA Finals on a very consistent basis with a great team record as long as he was on the team. Because when he left that team to go to Miami, they were in the NBA draft, the lottery, right? Which means you have to suck in order to get a top draft pick. Okay, that was Kyrie Irving, that was Dion Waiters, that was Anthony Bennett, and then that was Andrew Wiggins. That's the 4 years LeBron wasn't there. They had the number 1 pick. The only person who wasn't the number 1 pick was Dion Waiters. All right, enough said about team success. Also, let me say this. LeBron has been to the NBA Finals a total of 10 times. Durant, only 3. 10 to 3? Come on, we got to get out to LeBron. I know he only won 4, but Kevin Durant only won 2. Kevin Durant only won 2 out of 3. And the reason he got 2 out of 3 is because he was on an unbeatable Warriors team, which I'm going to still say to this day was the best, most smart move that Kevin Durant could have made for his career, because what other team had room for him, wanted him, and were in dynastic form at that time? That usually doesn't happen. It doesn't happen where a team is the number 1 team and then they go get the second best player in the entire NBA. That usually doesn't happen because of cap concerns, and not being able to get guys on the court and have them play together. But here we go once again when we're talking about LeBron with the team success and him having better stats. Now, their numbers are kind of close, right? They both average 27 points, but LeBron averages 7 to 8 assists, whereas Kevin Durant is averaging 7 and below. So that's kind of even, right? 7 and 7, but here's the big discrepancy. LeBron usually averages about 8 assists per game, but after looking at the stats, I see that it's down to 7, but it's like 7.4. So a 0.4, we can just call that, we can call that 8 assists. Durant is averaging 4 assists per game. So real quick, let me just show you guys just a real quick illustration, right? Averaging 8 assists, because this is what I talk about with Kyrie Irving, especially with the point guards and the children that I train, right? The more assists that you have, it means you're responsible for a certain amount of points. So really quick, 8, okay, let's use the smaller number. Let's use 7, right? 7 assists per game means you're responsible for 14 to 21 points, because it's either 2-pointers, which are layups and jump shots, or it's a 3-pointer, which is literally 3 points. So it's either 14 or 21 points. Now, looking at Kevin Durant, 4 assists, that means 8 to 12 points for his team, right? So even on the low end, 14 points is more than 12, right? But there's definitely going to be some 3-pointers in there. So with that being said, we're moving along. LeBron is the better defender. He used to guard the other team's number 1 player, and he used to guard him for the majority of the game. But since he's gotten older, of course, he's kind of tailored off on that. But guess what? When I say his stats are better, he's averaging 2 steals and 1 block. And Durant is just averaging 1 block and 1 steal. But Durant is taller. So Durant should actually average both more steals and more blocks, because he's usually not guarding the other team's best player. And even if he is, he has extremely long arms, which means he has more space that he can back up on and still block your shot or block your layup. So once again, LeBron's better. Now, more awards, more individual awards, right? I already said that LeBron has been to the NBA Finals 10 times. He won 4 times. Out of those 4 times, he got the Finals MVP 4 times. But here's the other thing. With the regular season, he has 4 of those MVPs as well. So he has 8 MVPs. But then we could talk about the All-Star MVPs as well. And he has 3 of those. Durant has 2 Finals MVPs because he played with the Warriors, right? And of course, he scored the most points during that time. So, they gave him that. Now, I'm not hating on him. I'm just telling you guys the truth. He only got 2. 2 to LeBron's 4. Come on, y'all. What y'all looking at? Right? Okay. So then we look at the longevity of their careers, right? Kevin Durant, although he's been in the league for 14 years, he's only played 13 because last season he didn't even play. But LeBron has played 18 years. 18 years, been to the finals 10 times. That's incredible. That's incredible. That means he was playing for a championship at least every other year. Whereas most guys, there's a lot of guys in the NBA who haven't even been to the finals 1 time. So take that into consideration. Now, once again, if somebody has a different argument, I'm willing to listen to it, because when we talk about shooting percentage, that's the only area of the game that I'll say that Kevin Durant is better than LeBron. Dribbling the ball and shooting the ball. But distributing the ball, playing defense, getting team success, making sure you know where guys are, which they call chemistry, right? All of those things matter. But again, LeBron is better. So with that being said, like this video, comment under beneath, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.